It's probably because you Draymond Green and everybody else is Jordan Poole. That's why.
No, that's
That's exactly why. It's like, damn, what he say
that,
fuck me for?
that's not true because they
You
came on the
big
show.
bully.
They came on the show, and we're about to watch it in a second. They came on the show, and I will actually admit to an L in the sense of
It was a
I,
nasty L.
I wasn't prepared, I would say, at the level that I wanted to be. And I don't even know what preparation that would have been because I don't know these guys. I don't have any receipts. The gig was talk, bait them, get them up here, and that was it. But when they came up here and and
They
there's a
start
reason
swinging,
that,
and you was like, hold on, man, hold on, man.
do you
He's
know who
like,
I am? I'm Kanye West. Anyways, we bought
they
it.
backed you up, bro. It was like, what, man? Say something. He was like, I'm sorry.
We were so bad we bolted the footage, and we're about to actually see this footage for the first time. This is the first time anybody see this footage. But I remember talking to Jordan afterwards, and I was like, damn, like Jordan's freaking out, shaking, hands trembling, the whole nine. And I'm like, Jordan, relax. Nobody's about to get shot. Like, what do you think is about to happen? But
Listen,
I don't know.
man, you can't talk to JD after that, man, because you know JD. Number one, number two, this motherfucker has everything. He's probably, I mean, outside of you, but he's probably had the most invested in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gave up his life to do this. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And now you just fucking playing with it like that. He's like, bro, come on, man. Like, don't do me like this. So
He thought it was
I
going to
understand.
end.
I understand, JD.
Which is, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I was like, all right, JD, relax. Nothing's gonna happen. Relax, brother. All right. So this is how this should go. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna just watch. I'll pause if needed. If you want me to pause, I'll pause. But I'm just assuming it'll be a lot of facial expressions, a lot of snickering, a lot of dull faces. As you should take in a loss when you're reviewing footage. When I'm in film and we just lost the game and you see you're out there missing screens, you're turning the
You
ball
get dunked
over.
on.
You get
You
dunked
getting
on.
dunked on like Kobe did Dwight.
And
Split the
you're
screen. You know what I mean? Nuts all in your face. All that type of shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm looking at River, like when I imagine him, he has that Jordan face meme on his head. Like I packed you up. And his friend Joel, I'm like, touche. But I keep the
He
shoulder
wasn't
side at the
playing. That
time.
boy wasn't playing, man.
I was like, where are you from again? Because I don't know if I'm ever gonna visit those parts, buddy. You won't see me over there. All right, we're about to get into this, and never before seen footage right here. In Euro, I was watching it. And you're in for a treat. Have you seen this before?
I think, yeah. I think they clipped it, right? They
Yeah,
recorded
they
it when
clipped
it
it.
was on because they knew you was going to back out.
Yeah.
They saw right through you, buddy. They knew this shit was coming, and they was like, you know what? We're not going to just, leave it up to players' choice and Shaq to upload it on their channel.
JD.
They knew
First off,
exactly what the fuck type of bullshit you on. They knew it, bro. And they fucking called you on it,
JD
uploaded their shit. So
handcuffed
yeah,
me.
I saw that.
JD handcuffed me, and I was watching it. My brother comes over and says, "You lost this," and I get offended. I'm like, "What? What?" But when enough people say you lost, I'm like, "All right, I took the L. I'll hold the L. I have no problem with that. I won in Discord. That's all that matters." I'm about to start this up.
Bro, I did not expect Kyrie to go to the Lakers.
Talk to me.
I can't say anything, man. I can't
Is
say
he here?
anything. There's nothing I can say, bro. Hey, you know what I mean?
What?
There's nothing I can say. I just,
is
you know what I mean?
Rivers
I'm
alone,
here.
or
I'm here. Let the guys join. Let's get this shit over with. And then, you know what I mean? We back to regular scheduled programming.
Right.
I was annoyed, man.
This isn't regular scheduled programming.
Yeah,
hope
it
not.
can be for sure. Whatever, man. Like I'm not. You know what I mean?
It's your you big bro. It's your world. I was trying to save it here.
Do you want me to say what I No. want to say?
Yes.
No, you already had sent the link out to them, man. I don't like that we are in this position now. Like I don't want to. I don't want to do.
See,
this.
and then you put
I
the
don't wanna do
handcuffs
this.
on
I
me,
don't
man. We
know
can't
you
curse
guys.
on the show. You know
I
me.
very-
Like I fucking curse like a fucking sailor. So I can't even like I sound like a fucking like an idiot because all my vocal fillers are like fucking and motherfucker and bitch and all this shit. You know what I mean? And I can't get off what I need to get off. And I was just like, bro, man, Shaq
Bro,
out here wilding.
if you wouldn't have shut down like this, because I'm calling it now, I would have won this battle. But after you shut down, I said no, because now Euro's about to leave player's choice. And I was like, I couldn't even read the room. And all of this resulted in my current tenure departure of player's choice because I can't do anything. I'm handcuffed, but carry on.
They made you quit. They made you retire.
They didn't make me retire from player's choice, but I'm taking a hiatus.
They made you do create your own safe space called "This Is Nasty," so you can pop your head up and be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm still here, but player's choice no more."
I'm thinking about bigger and better things like the panel, and nobody can stop me there with Ticket TV. If he's not canceled, I got canceled from my own show, and that's crazy. But I digress.
Know them from like TikTok and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know me, like I'm super busy and shit like that. I don't pay attention to a lot of shit that doesn't pertain to me making like doing my job for real. You know what I do professionally, right? So like when
I do. You're
time
right.
that I found out about them was when JD brought it up to me. He's like, "Yo, they want to do a cross collab or whatever."
That was
like,
my
all right, well, you know, we can like whatever, we can hash it out. Now we're at this point.
JD should have nenever told me that because that just feeds my ego, and that's my problem. When he told me they want a collab, I said, you know what's better than a collab? A beef. 50 Cent got away with it with Ja Rule. That's better than a collab. And now I'm here with another show. But all right.
Where we going back and forth, motherfuckers in the chat is talking all kinds of crazy shit. Like, fam,
Damn.
I'm at the point now where it's like,
I got you. I
no. Let me get this off. No. Let me get this off. Because now it's like, dog. Because now it's like, yo, do I have to be like, yo, fuck them? Because
JD
if I
was
don't,
so flustered
is it gonna
he
look
couldn't
like
even
I'm
fix
punking
the
out or some shit like that? Or
he was really
worse,
rattled.
I'm not on your side.
I'm not on the screen.
You know what I mean? And when at the end of the day, you know, when you know at the end of the day what I'm about. I'm about problem. At the end of the day, this is going to be black folks against each other. I'm not trying to do this dumb shit, bro.
My bad. This is very dumb. This is entertainment taking too far.
They told me off. They told me up on the fucking in Discord off of that.
What about the black creators?
Yeah, no, because I'm just looking at it like, I mean, I understand like not everybody has that same type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? But you get where I'm coming from, right? Like I'm always
simmered me down. That's the one that simmered me down. When you said that and I started to think, and then I seen Riv, I was like, yo, I'm wilding right now because I could have picked any one of these white boy podcasts and did the same thing, but I chose not to.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't see.
And
color,
the thing is, well, here's the thing, and I probably would have told you that because to me it's like this, man. You got to be your own. Like that's why I'm here right now, right? Because it's like, oh, this is your thing. If you want to fucking go at them, but don't fucking drag me into this mix. If you tell me ahead of time, then I can be on camera saying, you know what, this is all Shaq's bullshit. I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's too hot for me, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, ahead of time, I'm just gonna miss this episode type of shit. But if you don't tell me and you drag me in it, and now it's like us versus them, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And so I would have told you off rip, like, yo, go against somebody who already got sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? Like these is up and comers just like us, you know what I mean? At the time, they was, you know, doing better than us, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, dog, why are we doing this, you know, with them? Like we could easily do this with somebody that's bigger and fucking actually get some eyes behind the scenes on us. Because you know the people that be sponsoring podcasts, they don't give a fuck about the podcast. They give a fuck about the engagement. They give a fuck about the views. And so now we're putting ourselves on the radar. If we really want to beef some shit, I feel like, you know, it could have been more strategic, even though nasty is nasty and that shit is definitely nasty. So here we are though, man.
Just because it's been really rocky and this is the cherry on top. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Shaq.
River, I apologize.
That, but he's already here, so hold on. Have to get nasty till the end, Euro.
Hold on. This is when Dale's prime was. This is when Dale's prime, like he was at his prime and he was floating high, and then this is where the dissension started. Around this time, not saying that this was the episode, but we rarely see Dale anymore.
I mean, what do you mean? He has a newborn. He got Dale Jr. You know what I mean? He doing
I'm
great
talking about
things
the DMPs.
with
Yeah, I'm talking about the DMPs, not talent. It's never the talent. It's not that type of situation.
It's nasty to them. Let it be nasty to the end.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for that too.
No, you're right. But he's here. Rivers on his iPhone is here, so it's a wrap for that. I get what you're saying, but we're gonna have to just get nasty.
All right, come on then.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying. Get this shit over with, man.
Hold on. Joel, check your Twitter DMs. It's probably in like requested DMs or something, but I sent it to you. And if we can't figure that out, then we can have River send it.
I don't. This isn't fun for me anymore.
Oh, it's
my layup line pre-game is crazy. I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm in layup line. Like, what are we even doing here at this point?
This is what happened, man. You was feeling good. You was in the layup line. You was dunking and shit like that. And then the other team came out and they had a whole bunch of fucking athletes on the team. You know what I mean? Doing East Bays, windmills, all type of shit. You were like, wait a minute. I don't think I want to do this, man. That's what you was like. That had me tight. That had me tight, bro. I was like, no, bro, you ain't not about to fucking make me put my jersey on. And now we fucking just about to pack it up? No, bro. Fucking get your ass on the court now, man.
No, we here now. No, we not. No, we doing this, bro.
Exactly.
No. And that's exactly what I was talking about, man. I'm not with the back and forth dumb shit, bro. That's fucking.
But keep in mind, JD is still so flustered. You're not even on the screen, which is just blows my mind because he's shaking right now.
He probably see me in my face, like, you know what I mean? That's another thing that the Discord was pointing out. I was like, yo, Lure was about to blow his lid, man. That motherfucker was all red and shit. Man, I was tight.
Get it, man.
Get through this.
No, come on.
All right.
River, floor is yours, bro.
Let's get it.
I just want to know what's the issue. Like, what I'm specifically talking to Shaq.
Wait a second, though. River has one of those voices like, I'm like, yo, you really want action at this point? I'm like, yo, you trying to fight, or is we still like, is this podcast or what is going on? Because you tried
to gauge. He's like, yo, do we have to box like for real? He's not playing, man.
I know a guy.
Fans are sending us clips.
Are we here?
Shaq talk about we stole content, and then he sent us clips of him saying "fuck, pick a side." So I'm just trying to figure out what's the beef, like what's the issue. I'm not trying to make this nothing extra or make this no Twitter nothing. This is just us talking as grown men, two different podcasts. I want to know what's the problem.
We're grown ass men talking about podcasting right now. Wait, no. Let's get serious about. We're grown ass men talking about podcasting, about what was said about a podcast. Is this the entertainment that you guys want to engage in?
This is not an entertainment.
Wait, hold on.
To me, it's entertainment. To me, it's entertainment. It's very fun. It's a circus. To me, it's entertainment. It's very entertaining.
We done had multiple podcasts.
That's your first L right there, man. You already take a bunch of stock. It's like, damn.
But wait, though, when he said you're the first podcast, I was like, yo, no way. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry.
Shit, and you've been the weirdo talk about fuck us. What's that about? I'm trying to figure out
the weirdo that's what is
this is the thing. Let me say what I gotta say, because I want to say this. First of all, the Euro. I don't know your name personally, but we don't got no beef with the entire panel. It's you.
I hate
Shaq.
that he shot you some bell right there.
No, hold on, Joel.
You're talking about.
I was glad.
Do something.
But I'm sure. But hold on. But yeah, I mean, for sure. I don't know if that was strategic on his part, but when he did that, it was like it drove a wedge between you and I even further. And so I was like, man, if he peeped like what we was talking about before, then that's good on him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that he did it though. I ain't gonna front, man, because I was like, all right, cool, man. I'm just here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, man.
Then do something about it. Then
do
something about it.
Now I'm ready to fight.
Because you by yourself now. It's like everybody can get it.
It's the EP episode all over again.
We don't even know.
Joel. Shaq, Rivers, Joel. You keep like y'all get it. I get you. Y'all saying y'all going at Shaq, but like I said. I don't know what Shaq be doing on the content level, but when you come up here and you talking to Shaq, me personally, that means you're talking to me too. I don't care what Shaq said. I don't care what Shaq said. I don't give a damn. I don't have to know it. But the fact that you're here now talking to Shaq, I'm listening to Shaq is not my own.
To my platform talking about, this, and that. Nigga, what?
Platform that you just invited us on.
Yeah,
we ain't just come on here. You just invited us.
Exactly. And y'all came up here. Why?
I was fighting back.
Why did y'all come up here?
Because
to say what?
Get it off.
Get it off.
Because
you want to just be in it.
Clearly,
y'all been in the comments. Clearly, y'all been in the comments.
Only for this show. We don't watch.
I was starting to gain my composure back.
Why not?
Why
not? Because
why not?
Why don't you?
Because as a podcaster, it is very hard to manage your time and watch other podcasts. It's no disrespect.
Which is valid.
It's just that we don't got the time to be watching mad podcasts. You know this. That's how scheduling be. First of all, you talked about we took the Would You Rather from y'all. We've been doing Would You Rather for a year now.
All right, this is where it starts to get a little nasty for me. But I'm offering a handshake, so I'm not even gonna get in that bag.
For a year now.
Yeah, why not, bro? This is nasty, right?
Yeah, because
listen, man, this was the crux of the whole shit.
Things were stolen.
This was your thing.
Things were 100% stolen. I steal things from other content creators. So of course, if I see it happening to me, I'm gonna go out. But I just made a thing of it, and they bid on it, and that's why I won the whole entire battle.
Yeah, the difference is that we just started seeing the Would You Rather's have been doing numbers. So we're like, you know what? We're gonna keep doing this shit because it's doing good for us. But our first viral TikTok back, I think in July of last year, was basically a Would You Rather on Ben Simmons. You could go on our profile, 800,000.
Yo, and the craziest part is their Would You Rathers are doing so good. I contemplated about stealing it back, but I didn't want to be a thief, so I just let them have it.
Views. That's the first
So
time.
When do you think our Would You Rather
thriving?
We don't know because we don't watch y'all, bro. That's what we trying to tell you. We don't watch
that's
y'all.
impossible. Every time you open your TikTok, it's there.
That's a fact.
Or we blocked.
We don't. It's not even because we don't watch y'all, bro.
So you're not on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok like that to watch y'all. I'm gonna be honest.
TikTok,
I just got on
not to watch us.
This is what pops up for me on TikTok because I do follow y'all on TikTok. What pops up is
glad he kept it real.
Derrick Rose, these motherfuckers or whatever. We have not.
I hate when content creators do that. These
I've done that shit once on our show. We don't. Most of the stuff that you guys have done.
When did y'all start bringing guests on? Since we're in the nitty gritty. When did y'all start that? Chilltown, Legend, the whole gang.
We had OG on I think episode 98, which was 100 episodes.
How many years ago was that?
That was like last year, bro. Like when Chilltown just started getting popular.
Gotta get the facts right.
His TikTok just started going crazy. I'll check. I'll get the date for you right now because I literally have it right here. I just have to.
Yeah, I'm not here. See, I'm not here for the receipts on the whatever the case may be. So if we debating going back and forth, I'm here. I don't honestly, to be honest, like I said, I don't know the content y'all do.
Yo, Euro, they were really prepared for a podcast that doesn't care.
I'm just now realizing how Delt argues like a grown ass man. He don't got time for all that extra shit. He's like, I don't care about you know what I mean? What is it? Do we have a problem or not?
I'm here. If we won't go back and forth on a debate to teach each other knowledge or something, I'm good about that. But if we going back on receipts on stealing files and all that nonsense, I'm not.
You trying to act like
because
no on the show just
hold on because not for nothing.
I got the date right now.
No, not for nothing. Y'all probably see us, or y'all say y'all don't. I'm never on TikTok, so I don't care about the content stuff. Y'all probably see each other. We probably see y'all. I don't know. But if y'all see us say, oh, would you rather? We see that Player's Choice been doing something that's moving the units, so we going to pick it back up. I don't see a problem with that. But the fact of the matter is y'all think Shade is just directly saying someone's name, but Shade is probably also not giving credit when it's due or when it is. But if we all here together, is 8 of us in here, we about to debate, talk about something, fine. Because me, like you said, he's busy. I ain't been on a show with a year in a while. We was chopping it up, having a good time. We here for that. So if we here to debate a show, let's do that. I don't care about Chilltowns and the receipts. I don't know which one Chilltowns is. I think that's OG the Beast. I don't give a damn about either or to know when it was on anybody's show. So if we had to talk back and forth, we could do that or not.
You know what's the most fire part about this? Del is now on the show with Chilltown. That's just crazy.
We did not look at y'all shit.
A show that OG the Beast is actually supposed to be on, but that's an episode for another day.
We gonna do that shit. That's not how we rock.
And that's fine too. That's fine too.
Just to state this out there, the first episode we had OG on was July 9th, 2021. But literally last year to this date. We didn't just have OG
So when do you think our podcast started?
When did you have OG on? When was the first time you had
That's
OG
a lie.
on? Because you was acting like we steal guests from y'all. Like What are you talking about? We can't have guests because y'all have guests. That's how podcasting works now.
Nah, yo, Shaq, JD, I love y'all. I'm out of here, bro. I'm not y'all talking, but I'm out of here. I'm dead ass. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. Like, if y'all come back on the show and y'all want to debate, I'm here for the. I'm not here for. No, I don't care about the receipts of who came on y'all show. I'm not doing that.
Then can we?
I'm not doing that, bro.
So is this over? Because I don't want Dale to go.
Dale has graduated kindergarten a long time ago, he said.
Bro, we not coming back, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You wanted us in here, we in here, we could talk. If we're not gonna talk right now, then we never coming back, bro. Because this don't even make no sense.
This is ridiculous. You're right.
This is ridiculous, but you was just beasting, going crazy in the Discord, talking about, yo, get him in here, get him in
I will say this, though, man.
Now you talk about
River, Joel, whoever else on Pick a Side, if y'all want to come back, I hope y'all would reconsider. And I promise Shaq won't be there.
I'm not going to be there. Exactly. I want you guys to come on to This Might Get Nasty so we can continue this conversation.
That's going to be you against them. You're going to get packed up again.
Again, right?
They'll go out. Like, come on, bro. You just,
I would just sit on the side.
You just got a clip. You just got a clip that said "fuck Pick a Side." I want to know why you keep. And
I'm gonna post it on TikTok, and that's the first clip that's getting posted tomorrow. So whatever it is, because that's the clip that's going up. So whatever.
Was it the first clip that's posted that day?
No,
that's the.
This was for fun and games.
So let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah.
Told you it was amateur hour that day.
All you guys will be famous on Players Choice TikTok tomorrow.
My point is,
this whole thing. This is the only thing getting clipped up tomorrow.
They didn't want to do that, by the way.
There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. I never seen your podcast and I don't like it.
So no, they didn't want me to.
Never seen it and you don't like it.
That would have got taken down. TikTok would have been like, this shit is bullying. Get them motherfuckers up out of here, man.
They got so mad because I said I'd never seen your podcast and I don't like it.
Cannot reason with the person that thinks
y'all
that.
Brought this up here to talk about something, so let's talk. Like,
you cannot reason with the person. You cannot reason with a person like me. I'm telling you, you're gonna be famous on TikTok tomorrow for all the right
man. You cannot reason with Shaq.
The side that you pick. Based off the side that you pick. No. My friends aren't like me. My friends aren't like me. I'm gonna have the editors in the lab going crazy.
We ain't dick riding nobody over here.
I'm not talking about.
I don't care what's happening.
I don't get like what Dell said. Like what Dell said. You talking to Shaq, you talking to us. You're not gonna sit here and say we dick riding anybody. We over here, we putting our content because what we fucking feel like doing. We're not dick riding nobody. Y'all shit.
It's Shaq the one that's trying to disrespect us. It's as simple as that.
Listen, I don't know all the details.
I get you.
What are you saying, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm letting you know what's gonna take place tomorrow.
You're gonna post on TikTok. Okay, like you want to medal? We want to know what the issue is. Clearly, you on some high level.
You want to medal?
There literally is.
They didn't want that smoke.
There is no beef. There's no problem.
So then, why you keep mentioning us? Like, what's up with you?
Because I can.
Why you keep mentioning us? Like, that's all we want to know. We don't mention y'all. We don't talk about y'all in our private life. We don't talk about y'all in our spare time. Not because we just don't. Like, we don't.
Yo, but that was because I got to keep it a buck. No pun intended. Because it says Mike and that you guys did talk about. You guys came with so many receipts. You guys were so ready. You guys do talk about us, and if you didn't, then you do now.
Talk about other podcasts like that. We don't. But yet you keep talking about us. That's weird. That is the definition of weird, bro. Like, I don't know why you do it. It's just weird, though. And I want to know why you want to do it. You keep telling me all these other answers. Okay, fine.
Euro, I struggle with things like calling somebody weird because of how they think. That bothers me because what's also weird is I'm not even going to get into that talk, but it's a lot of things that are not weird that I do that are very lucrative. So why do people throw that weird word around so much? I'm curious.
I mean, I think that's the word to say. Like, that's the word of the times. You know what I'm saying? It's the
so it's different.
I don't know about
it's unpopular.
What you mean?
Like when somebody says that's weird, that means it's unpopular.
I mean, it could mean that. Like, I know on the West Coast, like Southern California, like calling somebody weirdo, that's like ultimate disrespect. Ultimate. But I do know that on the East Coast, it's not the same. It just means like, yeah, like it's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you moving? Like, you clearly have like hidden agendas type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And to do that in order to like better yourself off of somebody else type of shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I understand that. That's why, like, I feel like context needs to, like, they used to, they used to call me context king and shit like that, man. Because I need context, bro. I need to know where you're from. You know what I mean? Because you can tell me, call me anything. You know what I mean? But if I know like the level of disrespect that comes with that, my reaction gonna be different.
I'll be weird for that, and I want to get through this, so I'll be weird for that. Whatever.
You're gonna post one on your TikTok tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. Y'all say y'all group together. So if he said fuck pick a side, that means you all said fuck pick a side. Because that's basically what y'all said. Whatever he say, y'all say, because y'all a team.
It's
so
not about that. It's
See,
not
now
about
I'm in it,
that. You're
goddamn.
not gonna sit here. You're not gonna be sitting here coming at my man's like
the
this,
Rico
and
charge
I'm
is
just gonna be sitting here
crazy.
taking that shit. I don't give a fuck about
For
what
real.
you're saying. I know where y'all coming. I know what y'all saying. I know what y'all talking
Everybody
about. I don't
indicted.
know all the details that Shaq is talking
I
about. I
understand.
get that. But you see, you coming to my man's right
This
here,
is
bro.
this is
I'm
Dub.
not-
What Dub
I'm
is
not with
doing
that.
is,
Nah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
your
While
man.
we all got this fucking shit going on, Dub is over here on Twitter talking about it, or he's putting that shit in the rap song, and now the DA's like, oh yeah, fucking all of them. Who's that? That person. Yes, come on in, buddy. We got this 15 years, 15 to 20 years for you too.
Same way
God
how he
damn
came
it,
in
Dub.
my man's and I jumped in your Discord. But we
For
came
sure.
in here and we didn't say nothing disrespectful. We came here on some respectful shit on y'all platform. And we came in, we wanted to have a conversation. He started talking about all this other extra shit. As your man, since he's your man's, hold your man's accountable.
But I don't like that. Nobody can hold me accountable. I don't like that. Just like I wouldn't want to hold anybody else accountable. I have my own mind. I can think.
I feel like this though. Like he has a point, but I think it matters about the concept too. And you talk about this shit all the time. They are a podcast, right? They're a team, right? We're not a team. We're a collective of guys. So we have multiple different shows under the PC umbrella. I think at the time, that wasn't as obvious as it is now. Even now, if you don't pay attention to us, that may not be obvious, but we have PC as the umbrella, and then we have several different shows. Some of the guys that are on Gridiron don't have nothing to do. Like I've never even talked to more than half of those guys. You know what I mean? The same with like footy, the same with whatever else. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody's accountable for their own actions. So that's how I look at it, and it's just different. But I understand where he's coming from with that, though.
Your man's accountable because you should know what respect is, regardless. Even though that's your man, you got to die for your man. I understand that, but you got to understand respect too at the same level.
We've been giving respect the whole time, bro. If Shaq feels as if you stealing content, he has every right to fucking say something, bro. You're not gonna sit here and say no. I don't know. I don't know. No, all that detail shit. That's his business, not mine. But if he feels that fucking way and he wants to voice that fucking opinion, I'm gonna let him voice that opinion. He has a right to do that shit. If he feels that way, go ahead, Shaq. You let it roof. I'm with you on that.
Shaq, so what was the point of asking when did we have Chilltown on our show, or why did we have Chilltown on our show? What was the point of that question?
There was no point at all.
Okay, because my assumption is that the point was we had him on the show because y'all had him on the show, and we were like, because this how you think, oh.
That's why you shouldn't make assumptions, kids.
Besides, just so we had OG, so we gonna get OG on too, just because we want to. And then I told you that we had him on a year ago before y'all had him on, and now you look dumb. So we not trying to.
Yo, because I'm trying to bury the hatchet. This is me trying to bury the hatchet, but he just called me dumb, and it stings like it
No,
did this
didn't. He didn't just call you dumb, bro.
He said, now y'all looking dumb, and I'm not even gonna try to string this out. You got it. Pick a side.
Back your shit. Keep doing your content. We're not stealing nothing. If you want to keep saying, like, if you want to keep mentioning this on your podcast, that's your problem. But we're really.
If you want to keep messiness on.
Not fit for this beef. We just came on here because it's been, I think, twice that you've mentioned us in the past 4 days. Like you're beasting.
Mentioning somebody twice in the last 4 days is beasting.
He want to be on
because I'm about to get nasty, and I'm really trying to chill, and I'm really about to get nasty again.
I think that's his name. I understand where he come from. That's your man's. But Shaq, you acting weird, and it don't even need to be that. Like this podcast world, we could all eat in, but we could have simply came up here and collabed easily. But you keep mentioning us, talking crazy, like all that. Now you're up there quiet. That's weird to me. But whatever.
This might get nasty.
Go
ahead. No, listen.
Because I wanted it to finish. I really did want it to finish before I really went in. But you niggas, yes, you niggas have tit for tat. Now you niggas is arguing and yelling and doing wild shit on social media, and that I never seen you guys ever in any of your clips get belligerent until we came onto the scene. You guys had a nice preppy podcast and it was enjoyable, it was informational, and I respected you guys for that. But now you're starting to bleed over into our territory, which I say our territory because we're number one in the NBA debate on YouTube, TikTok. I don't know about Twitter and Instagram, probably not. Maybe Insta, but I don't know. But you can start to gauge me and ask me questions. But here's what I have a problem with. Like you said, there are podcasts. We're more of a network, a digital network, whoop-de-woo. But I don't want to say numbers. That's why I'm mincing words. And I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm not gonna get up here and start with all the nastiness. So I want to bury the hatchet, guys. Euro, do you have any questions? Because I'm not trying to get nasty.
Bro, you go from I'm trying to
me.
bury the hatchet to let's get nasty to I don't want to get nasty. Like
because I want to see
crazy,
these guys.
bro.
I want to see these guys win. I really do. But when you're talking to somebody who was homeless, who had to do all of these things to get to where they're at right now, and you're up there telling a person, oh, they're weird because they don't think like you, it really rubs me the wrong way. Because clearly my way of thinking has made me a certain amount of dollars, and I'm not gonna come up here and I'm not gonna dollar drop or any of that. But when you go from jail, high school dropout, college dropout, homeless, all of that stuff to where I'm at right now, it's just funny to me. But I don't want to put anybody on blast because of that. Because these is young boys. So I'm going to just let them be young boys. I put this content, or we're reviewing this content so everybody knows we have nothing to hide.
But fam, like, not everybody lived the life that you lived or currently live. You know what I mean? Not everybody grew up the same way. You know what I mean? So that, like, I don't think that invalidates anything. And for two, you don't know if not any of them motherfuckers had it worse than you. You don't know that. You don't know them from a can of paint.
That's a fact. But I can say where I went from to where I'm at now. I know that from a can of paint. So no matter how bad I had it, and I'm verbal about it because I'm able to come out here and say, yo, listen, this was my lifestyle. This is how I was living. This is how I was giving up. Boom, boom, boom. Running the houses, handcuffs, all of that. Homeless, boom, boom, boom. To millionaire, I can validate that. So that's my validation. The same way that he can call me weird for saying fuck, pick a side, I can call him weird for calling me weird. Or no, I can't do that.
You can do whatever you want to do, bro.
Is that exactly? So when I say that, and then you challenge me with that, and I challenge you with that right back, it's all of a sudden no.
Nah. It wasn't no challenge. It was just offering a different perspective. There's always two sides of the coin, always.
Which I will 100% agree with, but there's also a lot more for everybody. I agree. It's all about perspective. Maybe it was something that was less difficult that somebody looked at that it seemed, more difficult. I always look at life that way. Like, I can't say that my life is the hardest because of this, and that. Somebody could have been struggling with anything, and it was very difficult for them, and it held the same gravity.
Well, let me ask you then, like what do you see coming from this? Like, where are you trying to go with this?
Which part? Watching this or what I just said?
No, you versus pick a side.
I mean,
let's say River, because you seem to have him top of mind more so than the other guys.
I want to be cool with them. Like, I don't have no beef with them. I never had any beef with them, ever. Not one time did I. How can I have beef with somebody I've never met? But that's the genius of it all. So when I look back and people say, I wouldn't do this, that's why you're like everybody else.
All right. So here it is then. So what I'm getting from you is like, okay, this can't be beef because this is just entertainment. You said this, when it happened, and now you basically, in essence, saying the same thing. And so you threw them the alley-oop, right? And now
they
what, right?
Wait, right now or back then? Because when I threw them back then
back then.
No, they just took the ball out of the air, threw it out of bounds, and was like, "Out, this game's
no,
over."
No, they took the ball and then they
didn't
fucking rammed it through the rim. Yes, they did. And now you fucking standing there with the fucking ball, caught it out the net, and you don't know how to fucking inbound the ball no more. That's what happened, man.
I said squash this game. I'm about to start a whole new league, and that's what we did. And now we're here. And I got to get through this, Euro. People want to see this. I'm sorry.
We done here, y'all.
Sorry, River. Sorry, Joel. See you tomorrow on TikTok.
All right.
Just sorry, it was crazy, dog.
That was eventful.
We don't. Mars. That was eventful.
I don't have.
Mars, you know, he has the worst impression of Americans. You know that, right? He's like, God damn, these motherfuckers are so violent and just controversy prone and just conflict, driven.
Yo, I talked to Mars for like 30 minutes yesterday, and it was the most eventful conversation I've had in weeks. And I'm like, Mars, I remember when I was 18, it was crazy.
Here's the problem.
It was crazy. Shout out Mars.
I love this sport. I do. I love this sport.
And I still do.
Thank you guys for stopping in. Damn, that worked. Never mind. Euro, I want to apologize to you. I shouldn't have brought you into that. Dub.
Man, listen, it ain't about that. It's not about that. It's really not about that. I see what you're trying to do. Like I'm not knocking it. You know what I mean? I see what they're trying to do. I see what they're trying to do. I'm not knocking them either for it. You know what I'm saying? Like this was just dumb to me. I don't do a lot of dumb shit.
I tried to stop it, and we went full force. Dub, I appreciate you for sticking up for me. Thank you.
Shout out to you though, Shaq. Dub, you are forcing me to improve on my zero tolerance for dumb shit. You know what I mean? Forcing me to improve on it for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm at 1.25% with it right now. You know what I mean? Like I know that you probably come up with some dumb shit every once in a while. Like I'm just gonna have to be like.
But I really appreciate that, because I don't tie you to a chair and say, you have to stand with me and ride with me. No, you can challenge me every step of the way, and I got to fend for myself. But I know when it's wartime or some real actual shit, it's going to get done. But this is petty misdemeanors.
I don't know. I can't say anything. You know what I mean? It's literally, no pun intended. It's pick a side type of shit. Like I have to, but I said too much already. I should have just been like fucking Mars and just shut the fuck up.
It's
from the jump. You know what I mean? And I would have been out of it. But now, regardless of what I say, I'm either backstabbing you and PC and taking up for them, being a fuck, you know what I mean? Like a funky ass.
I didn't take it that way.
Or like I'm going against them. Like it's just all bad. Like I can't do nothing.
I feel like I'm gonna.
This shit is trash. This shit is trash, bro. And now I look like a bitch. You see what I'm saying?
No, you don't.
I stand by that too, dog.
I never wanted to say anything, bro. I swear to you, but I was like, Euro looks terrible right now, and he was blindsided, and it's not his fault. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't the type of person that I do not have self-reflection type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I see what's happening. Like I can step outside myself and be like, God damn, Euro, you in a bad spot right now. And I couldn't even blow up the way that I wanted to blow up in your face. Like, you know what I mean? Right there. And I was just like,
that was a tough combo after, because I was like, damn, I really was.
Whatever.
I really was. So I do want to apologize again. After rewatching, I'm like, that was what, 6-7 months ago?
I don't think you look like a bitch.
Not at all. Trust me. And
listen, man. Like JD already doing damage control. He's like, God damn it, you're out of here.
Bro, JD was rattled after that. He was like, you need to call everybody. I was like,
not trying to be an asshole out in these streets. I promise you, man. I really am. I used to have real bad issues back in my day, and I try my
and this
hardest.
Fucked me up too. This part, I was like, I'm not trying to
come back, man.
I'm not trying to be like
man,
that.
Shit like
that's
this
why I chilled for
is
so long.
Really, like what you know what I mean? Like I just don't want to be. I just don't want to be a bad person. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is inviting me to be a bad person, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what
like,
what I meant by that was
in,
like, dog, like if you put me up against somebody else or whatever, and then like how Dub said, oh no, if it's fuck PC, then it's fuck like us all, like what I mean, like it's fuck y'all too. And then River was like, oh okay, well then it's fuck y'all then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, man. Now if I got a problem with somebody, now I really got to have a problem with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to go there, and so that's what I was trying to say with that, not like.
That's how it was taken.
Like, no,
that's how it was taken. It was like
because I don't do all that. I don't do all that talking type of shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like I do not fight fair. I don't do. You know what I mean? And so it's just like I got too much shit going for myself. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. You know what I mean? Especially, like I always make references about living in different places in different parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? And like just the repercussions and consequences that come behind your actions and how much more severe they are in depending on where you live. You know what I mean? Like that same action that you do in the United States may be treated much more harshly in the Middle East as opposed to, you know what I mean? And so I was like, out here, man, I'm not really with all that shit, man. There's enough craziness to go around in the world, you know what I mean? Over dumb shit that you can just insert yourself in very easily. You know what I mean? I don't need to do that over no goddamn podcast for real. That's where I was coming from.
Nah, I felt that.
Like inside me right now. You know what I mean? This is nothing against like, you know what I mean? Like them or us or like whatever. It's a trigger, you know what I mean? That unleashes something that I can just take out on anybody.
Yeah, man.
I don't want that for my fucking life. You see what I'm saying?
And now you gotta be careful like who you fucking with, bro. You gotta be careful who you fucking with. You know what I mean? Because dog, on the other podcast on Player's Choice, I was talking about how I was in the Middle East, working as a military contractor and shit like that, in Kuwait and in Qatar. And you see like the regular soldiers, and then you see like the special forces guys, you know what I'm saying? And you see the soldier that just came from Afghanistan, they may do some R&R, you know what I mean, or whatever, and they come back, and you just you seen them before they like did that tour, and then they come back on base and their face is just different. Mm-hmm. And bro, like you in the gym with them, like anything can set them off, because guess what, like their homie just got blown up right next to them. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit, like that right there taught me, like, bro, you don't know what a motherfucker going through. Like it's like that external enemy type of shit, though. You don't know what he sees when he sees you. You see what I'm saying? And you can trigger this man or woman, whoever, any which way, and you know what I mean? That's your last type of shit. They willing to take it, in a direction that you're not willing to take it, or to a level that you're not willing to take it. It's like, yo, man, we just talking like fisticuffs or whatever, and all of a sudden this guy pulling out a blade on you type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, or like I've seen like guys, swing dumbbells at somebody's head off of like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. So, I mean, I'm getting too deep into it, you know what I mean, right now, but I was just saying, like, you just don't know what people be going through. And for me, I know that conflict and like just fighting and shit like that, man, I used to enjoy that a lot. You know what I mean? Just being able to wild out, you know what I mean? And just say fuck it to everything. And I felt like, dog, if this is the door to it, where I'm back to how I was, that got me in a lot of trouble when I was younger, I was like, maybe not.
And that's why I ain't like that. Because when you said that to me, like, because we talked on the phone afterwards, I was like, all right, Shaq, like you got to pull it back. And that's why we went on that little hiatus of me beefing with anybody, because I was like, yo, I gotta chill. I gotta chill out. It was a good time for reflection. But sometimes you need that eye opener, and that's what this
corny,
was.
Though. This shit is fucking corny, bro. This shit is fucking corny.
You know what,
bro? Like
it was
love,
corny.
But I'm out of here, man.
I'll take the L.
Here, it's good, man. Much love, yo. Much love. Fucking pick a side, all that shit, whatever. I'm done, though.
Love you, brother.
Fucking
JD. You trying to fix everything in the moment, dog.
So much.
JD's staring at me.
Kyrie's about to go.
God damn it.
I'm serious.
Yo, because let me get back to the original scene. That was eventful. I felt like that was a good therapy session for me.
What, that little back and forth with them, or just now?
Just now, for me to face that, because I haven't watched that full video in a minute. So that was good for me to be like, all right, it is what it is. Let's move forward. I got dunked on
badly. Like compare it to an actual, like, we're gonna clip that shit and we're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, which,
that was a
like, was
bad
it
dunk on? That
was
was
it
a
Deshaun
bad
Kim?
dunk on.
Was it Patrick Ewing? Like Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing. And then he went over and talked shit to Spike Lee, told his ass to sit the fuck down.
It might have been. It might have been along those lines. That and the Sean Kemp, those one in the same. It wasn't like Vince. Like it wasn't crazy. Vince at the Olympics. It wasn't wild, but it was like, okay, all right, I felt that.
What about the T-Mac on Sean Bradley? Dunked on him, made him turn around halfway, slid his nuts all the way down his back. That seemed very appropriate, I feel like.
No, it wasn't, because I was fighting back. Sean Bradley's not an athlete, so he failed to do so. There was actually one more video I wanted to get into, but we're gonna just save that for the next episode, because I can do a deeper dive. We've been nasty enough this episode. So shout out to Pick a Side. I wish you guys the best.
Yeah, shout out Pick a Side, man. Come on, Player's Choice, man. JD would appreciate it. I know I would. And Shaq ain't gonna be there because he's nasty. He don't know how to act.
And let's keep it a buck on there as well. Now we're getting into the Kanye West wearing the White Lives Matter T-shirt. Euro, if you wanna